There are few moments in life that are as special as a graduation ceremony. Today, we want to unite as a community to recognize the achievements and to celebrate the successes of our students. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the graduation ceremony of postgraduate programs of 2020.2. On behalf of Les Roches Global Hospitality Education, we're delighted to welcome you all, honored dignitaries, parents, families and friends, guests, sponsors, and of course you, dear graduating students. We're so grateful to have you here today with us, especially as many of you are joining us from various time zones and locations around the globe. Before we commence the ceremony and welcome our distinguished speakers, let's make sure we make use of this special event setting. So, today, no need to show you the emergency exits, and please do not switch off your devices. Instead, connect with us and share your emotions throughout the event in the dedicated chat box. Rest assured that this ceremony will be fully recorded to ensure a lasting memory. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to ask Dr. Demen Meier, Managing Director of Les Roches Global Hospitality Education, to join us here on stage.
Dear graduates, welcome to this graduation ceremony. 2020 and the beginning of 2021 have been complicated for your cohort, and the situation has been particularly stressful. Having attended over 50 graduation ceremonies in my life and career, I would like to share my situation analysis of graduation ceremonies. I will start with the years of my graduation. We are in Switzerland, in the best hotel schools in the world. In the 70s and 80s, the ceremonies were very discreet, and there was no one outside the academic department of the institution. It was a ceremony with the faculty and the students. Purpose of the ceremony? The official validation of the acquired knowledge in front of one's peers. In the year 1990, 2000, the ceremonies became more open with the participation, of course, of the students, but also of the institution's collaborators, and a maximum of 2 guests per student. Purpose of the ceremony? To show and share with the direct community the excellence of the graduates. It is from the years 2000 that this ceremony became festive and a real event in itself, with the aim of becoming a rite of passage to take pictures and for the graduates to be surrounded by all their loved ones. It is therefore clear that graduation ceremonies reflect society and the times. It is why 2020 is a ceremony that has had to reinvent itself and whose aim is to share an emotional moment with your family and friends virtually and as we enter a totally digital world. It is up to you to preserve the symbolic side of this virtual ceremony. From your living room, or your bedroom, or your bed, or your garden, surrounded by your family and friends, let your imagination and your creativity speak and immerse yourself in the ceremony with all your will and your emotions to make it your personal rite of passage. I will conclude by reminding you that the entire Les Roches community has placed a lot of hope in your ability to imagine a sustainable and serene future for our industry, but also for our planet. You are armed for this, and I am sure that you will be able to reinvent the future. Dear graduate, congratulations and best wishes for your future.
Thank you very much, Dr. Demen Meier, for these warm words of welcome. Next, I'd like to invite the audience to get ready to meet the man who has undoubtedly the most impressive CV in hospitality. A man who, from hotel laundry rooms, went on to conquer the world of luxury hotels. Today's guest speaker brings over 30 years of luxury hospitality leadership experience in the world's finest and most celebrated hotels, including Four Seasons Hotels and Resorts. Since taking on the role of president of Rosewood Hotels and Resorts in 2011, he transformed Rosewood into one of the most dynamic and sought-after brands among a new generation of sophisticated travelers. Yet, as if this was not yet enough to make us feel humbled in his presence today, even more so are we excited and honored to welcome him back to Les Roches. Dear graduating students of 2020.2, no one can better relate to you than this man. A Les Roches alumnus, a leader in luxury hospitality, and a lover of style and authenticity. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Radha Arora.
Hello, I'm Radha Arora, President of Rosewood Hotels and Resorts, and myself, of course, a Les Roches graduate. I wish to thank the administration, families, and the esteemed alumni joining us here today. And I wish to thank you, the class of 2020. For me, it is a great honor to be able to share with you a few things I have learned since my time as a student here. And of course, I recall meeting many of you back in 2019 when I visited Les Roches. It was here that I actually formed some of the greatest friendships of my lifetime. And I learned that the first and most important lesson in my hospitality career was relationships. And relationships are the cornerstone of who we are. We are in the people's business after all. And from your classmates to your teachers, your parents, of course, your first boss, your future colleagues, to every future guest you will ever welcome or assist in some way, small or large, you know that as a true hotelier, you will understand that these interactions, no matter how brief, can have great meaning, leave lasting impressions, ones that will stand you in great stead for the future. And at Rosewood, I spent a great deal of time cultivating what we refer to as relationship hospitality. And it is this understanding that nurturing and building every single relationship, be it with guests, associates, our communities, all of our stakeholders, no matter where you meet them, it is this that is so central to who we are as a global leader in luxury hospitality. In the words of American poet Maya Angelou, Maya says that people may forget what you said, but they will never forget how you made them feel. How true is that? And as a leader in the industry, these relationships, for me, became key to my success. They were my assurance through times of great adversity. And there were many along the way. And they will be central as we look forward towards another recovery. And we know that the travel industry is at a great crossroads today. But where adversity comes, opportunity also follows. And graduates, you are heading into the great recovery, where Les Roches will stand you in great stead. It is a fantastic platform from where to launch your future careers from. Reflecting now on my own time at Les Roches, I can truly appreciate that this unique institution is a distinctive brand unto its own, due in no small part, of course, to the teachings that include craft like no other school. And beyond craft, the deportment aspect. The deportment, which is such an essential attribute in carrying a genuine, humble, confident and poised disposition with an attitude that will bring you, our current graduating class, so much success in your bright livelihoods ahead. No other institution teaches that. You are stepping into this industry at the right time, avoiding all of the misgivings that we're going through today, and yet learning through these anomalous times. A most recent US survey shows that travel confidence in the US has actually risen in 2021 by nearly 50%. This tells us that people increasingly feel travel is safe. At Rosewood, we're actually looking at a slow first and second quarter, but a real rebound in leisure travel in the third quarter as vaccines become more widely distributed and, of course, the confidence grows. And let's not forget, there is tremendous pent-up demand for travel, especially in luxury and leisure. And by the fourth quarter, we actually think that we will see business and group travel begin to normalize too. And if you are following the global trends in hospitality recruiting, you know that there are several studies which have shown employee engagement is at an all-time high throughout Asia. And in Europe and across the Americas, more and more hospitality outlets are actively looking at soft skills. And of these soft skills, I cannot stress to you the importance today of being flexible, being adaptable, while being creative. Flexibility will allow you in the short term to meet others halfway. You should be able to react to a rapidly changing landscape on a daily basis and work with those around you to succeed. So it's important to be flexible. Make sure you're adaptable too, because for the long term, it's your ability to change your own preconceptions and look at things another way. And this is actually the ability to pivot and to implement intuitive strategies across the board. So it's important to be adaptable. And then comes creativity. Now, some in my position might disagree with me. They would tell you intuition, leadership, passion, those are the most important skills in our industry. Of course, that's true. But to me, while all of those attributes are incredibly critical and noble, it is your creativity that will make you stand apart. It will make you stand out. It will make you distinctive. And creativity makes inspiring leaders into motivational leaders, turns intuition and action, and turns passion into loyalty while imbibing trust. And actually, you may have noticed that this speech is missing some words that you've heard used all the time today. Words like unprecedented, pandemic, COVID, challenging times. Even though this year's ceremony is different, the enrichment you will feel and the pride that we have for you in qualifying under these extenuating circumstances is that much more meaningful. And I purposely chose to leave those words out until now, to remind you that you're not defined by these words. You're not defined by these times. These terms are actually a sidebar in your future biography. You are a resilient class. And this year, you've already shown that you are flexible, adaptable, and creative. So you are already on that great journey in front of you. While it is true, this might not be the exact graduation you imagined, it is yours. And no one can take that away from you, ever. Instead, I challenge you to create your own tenets in your pursuit of your hospitality careers, ones that do encourage creativity, that motivate transformation and inspire imagination. So thank you, class of 2020. Congratulations, and I look forward to seeing the amazing things you will each accomplish in the years to come. I look forward to seeing you in the future. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Arora, for these inspirational words. Dear ladies and gentlemen, the moment has come to proceed to the awarding of the postgraduate degrees. Please welcome Dr. Dimitrios Diamantis, Executive Academic Dean, to address our audience.
Dear guests, members of the Management Committee, faculty, graduate students, ladies and gentlemen. The graduate programs at Les Roches advocate to educate young professionals for a career in hospitality. On top, they also aim to inspire them and to set them up to a platform of leadership, hard work, and a passion for the industry. The PGD and the MBAs have engaged over the last year to a journey of knowledge. Knowledge sometimes is claimed to be tangible, yet the articulation of the knowledge requires time and above all the attitude of success. Throughout the academic year, we have aimed to educate as well as to showcase hospitality best practice by unraveling the industry leadership qualities, hard work, and its rooted attitude of passion. Therefore, we are confident that the experience that the graduate students have gained are invaluable, and I'm also certain that they will do well in their careers ahead. On such a note, and on behalf of all of us, many congratulations, and enjoy such occasion as a starting point of many to come. Well done, all of you.
Aram Kochamon, with distinction. Aashrit Theodor Frederick Steun with distinction. Bagwe Krish Shiris with distinction. Bhatia Mega with distinction. Birtanti Lorenzo with distinction. Christopoulou Dimitria with distinction. Konkas Jacopo Mattia with distinction. De Noronha Martins André Felipe with distinction. Do Nascimento Fortes Paciência Madalena. Dokmai Pum Tanya Porm. Gandhi Shitij with distinction. Ganesh Parmeshwar with distinction. Gavazzi Aldo with distinction. Hong Chi Chao. Chi Yu with distinction. Kalawi Faisal. Candler Rodriguez Juan Miguel with distinction. Khanna Archit. Kahin Noel Lang. Kodichi Justin Dariu with distinction. Kim Hyunwoo. Cometer Lorena Alejandra with distinction. Le Bon Simon Pierre with distinction. Le Kam Nochok Wiwat with distinction. Liu Yi. Maheish Aashrit Krishna Sankaran with distinction. Mesa Sipeu Misiel. Miliasevic Dina with distinction. Moina Muriel Marie-Laure with distinction. Panikul Chunchit with distinction. Paul Shunali Suzanne with distinction. Paul Tushar. Prasad Siddharth Kondru. Rodriguez Abril Maria Luz with distinction. Seker Kalash with distinction. Serrano Oki Pia. Sessler Jonathan Lee with distinction. Stimler David Andrew with distinction. Suwanarat Tanaporn. Tanyas Murat. Toscano Andrade Samantha Desiree with distinction. Yadav Yojana with distinction. Yang Yixing with distinction. Yokom Monica. Tseng Dong.
Respected members of the management, faculty, staff, parents, and graduates, warm greetings to all of you. It is truly an honor and a dream come true to deliver the valedictorian address on behalf of the MBA class of 2021. As I stand here today, a thought that comes to my head is something my beloved Guru and spiritual master, Bhagwan Sri Satya Sai Baba, often says. Education is for life. not for mere living. It resonates beautifully with us hoteliers because when we walk through the door, we cast aside our needs, our emotions and our problems and immerse ourselves completely into this life of creating experiences for others, where our only source of joy and contentment comes from the smiles on our guests' faces. The education at Les Roches, both in the classroom and outside, ably prepared us for this life, be it the late night group meetings to work on Dr. Diamantis' destinations projects, teaching us time management, or Krish Bagwe's polite demeanor, intrinsically teaching each of us lessons on manners and courtesy. This semester particularly posed a big challenge of moving from the conventional classroom environment to a remote one, forcing us to be cooped up at home staring at our screens instead of being in the lap of nature, gazing at the beautiful Swiss Alps. But when the going gets tough, the tough get going. We adapted and overcame these challenges, and here we are standing proudly at the threshold, ready to embark on our journey to become the future leaders of hospitality. It is important to note that wherever we may go, whatever heights we may reach, we must never forget our roots, our family, our culture, and our alma mater. So without them, we are nothing. I would be failing in my duty if I do not acknowledge certain people who are the reason for me being here today. At the outset, I pay my utmost gratitude to my God and Guru, Bhagavan Sri Satya Sai Baba, who has been a constant guiding force throughout this journey. I thank my grandparents, my uncle and aunt, my brothers, Prashant, Siddhartha and Akash, and Miss Tisha Pilankar for being my pillars of support and my biggest sources of inspiration and motivation. Lastly, while words can't express enough my gratitude to them, my father for always believing in me, and my mother for being the most influential person in my life. If I can become even half the person that she is today, I would consider myself successful in life. As we embark on this journey, I would like to end my speech by quoting a few lines of Khalil Gibran. Appearances of things change based on emotions, and thus we see the magic and beauty in them, failing to realize that the magic and beauty truly lies in ourselves. Thank you and cheers to the class of 2021.
To my postgraduate diploma students, it's really a pleasure to be here and share with you my reflection on the semester. You're a unique group of students, and you know that because you have different background, different degree, different national origins. And all this blended together makes for a wonderful experience for all concerned, faculty and your group as well. What is unique to this program? Of course, you are typically a career changer, wanting to work in hospitality industry. And at the time, probably that it was a little bit challenging to think about it. 2020 will certainly remain one of those years that will be marked in our memory as a bit unusual. But this is probably also the opportunity for you. Alongside what you discovered about Les Roches and what you discovered about the program in hospitality, of course, we have encountered different challenges that we had to overcome. And those challenges were embedded in the way we had to interact and certainly with the remote learning. This aspect, this has driven and pushed your ability to become more resilient, more adaptable, and be willing to adapt to change. Soon you will be driving changes in companies. But today, you must reflect on this experience and pick on all the positive. It was really great. You've learned about hospitality, you've learned to be adaptable, and now you need to take all this together, blend it together, and move forward to your career, be it beyond the internship if you have to do your internship first. So it was a real pleasure to be with you. Remember, stay on fire. You remember that one? And congratulations to you all. Thank you.
Ballesteros Esquivel, Daniela. Brock Pettersson, Emma Marcarete. Carrier Guillaume, Thomas Paul. Chatterjee, Shrinjoy. Chen, Lien. Cristoforu Paola Elala. De Zuzuaragi Herlin. Jamgarian Maximilian. Shimi Shio. Gallero Maria Julia. Goodman Chloe Barron. Gori Chiara. Gozzo Filippo Maria. Huang Ai. K. Holly Elizabeth. Korpalska Claudia Agnieszka. Kumar Ganesh. Kumar Manish. Liu Tianwei. Lockhorst Sarah Neka. Luong Le Chen Ting. Martinetti Kevin Bryan. Meneses Brandon Michael Noel. Milik Victoria Eva. Nakajima Masuda Lucas Enji. Niedermeyer Florian. No Jehi. Phillips Dimitri Mark. Ramkumar Nair. Abhishek. Sarabjit Kaur. Sevinch Bertug. Sung Gladys Yangwin. Tofinis Christoforos. Tofinis Georgios. Tuxnen Magnus Monch. Wang Tanyu. Yura Koshin. Zago Julia. Chung Pei Weng. Tzu Cha Leng.
Hello everyone. I'm greatly honored to be the valedictorian for my batch of postgraduate diploma 2020 from one of the finest hospitality schools in the world. Truth be told, I never pictured myself here when I first decided to take a break from my 15-year-long career in a hotel kitchen. I would like to thank the immensely knowledgeable members of the faculty, the supporting department staff from the library to the security, Mr. Gueuning, the program manager, Dr. Diamantis, the executive academic dean, Ms. Krishna Demen Meier, the managing director, and last but not least, my amazing classmates from PGD 2020 for this remarkable half a year of immense learning and fun. I want to let all my batchmates know that I've learned as much from them as I've learned from the outstanding faculty of Les Roches. And in a sense, I think that's what differentiates Les Roches from the rest. A carefully selected multicultural bunch of enthusiastic students who are buzzing with new ideas and are eager to share and learn from each other. Learning from 20 different nationalities in a batch of 38 was exhilarating. Today, I'm reminded of the day I discussed with my dad about my decision to take a break from my flourishing career to study. And the first question that he posed in front of me was, "You left your studies 15 years back. It's a long time. Do you think you can get your mind back into studies again after such a long time?" A valid question indeed, that put a lot of doubts in me. I still took the leap and trusted my abilities to do well in this course. Today I think he'll be quite proud of my achievements. Honestly, I never aimed to be the best in my class, but wanted to be the best of myself to do well in this course. And that's the message I want to give all of you. Always trust in your abilities, put your best foot forward, and not worry about the results. It is all about getting the best version of you to accomplish a task in the face of a challenge. The rest falls in place by itself. So be fearless, be humble, and be focused. That's the mantra to enjoy your ride called life. I would like to thank the Les Roches management again for giving me this great opportunity to talk to all of you today. And I would like to wish all my batchmates good luck for the rest of their lives. Remember to stay fearless, stay humble, and stay focused. Thank you all.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Graduates, you did it. You're finally there. You persevered through the most challenging of times.
And this just shows us that you will all go on to achieve great things.
And it's wonderful to know that the future of hospitality is secure in your safe hands.
We, the Alumni Association and wider community,
are behind you every step of the way
as you enter this new chapter of your lives.
Your strengths,
determination and resilience
are what got you through the past few years.
But it is the knowledge that you have gained which will allow you to handle this recovery with grace and carve your path in this world.
No matter where you land, be sure that over 13,000 Les Roches alumni are in your corner, and we will all see you through. Les Roches is not just a school, it's a way of life. And this sentiment has proven over time that the support is at our fingertips.
We are here for you.
And I'd like to say,
Herzlich willkommen.
Swagat. Ahlan wa sahlan.
Willkommen.
Welcome.
迎回台湾.
Vanakkam.
Ahla wa sahla.
Jambo sana.
Bienvenidos.
Välkommen.
歡迎.
Bem-vindos.
Ahlan wa sahlan.
Welcome.
benvenuto.
Добре дошли.
Välkommen.
Namaste.
Bienvenidos.
To the Les Roches Alumni Association.
Once more, congratulations to all our graduates. We're so proud of you. At Les Roches, not only do we celebrate your academic degree, every semester we also wish to recognize exemplary contribution in all areas of student life, ranging from academic excellence, such as having achieved the top academic results in individual or group work, to leadership and engagement in the community life, through student clubs and societies, or service to the community, as well as recognizing overall outstanding achievements throughout the entire student journey. Before we reveal the winners of the different award categories, we would like to seize the opportunity to express our sincere thanks to our esteemed partners of our local and global industry network, who generously sponsor today's prizes. Thank you very much. Now we're excited to finally announce the winners of the student prizes.
The following prizes are recognizing academic excellence for the postgraduate students. Our first category is the top academic result by an MBA student. The prize, which is a voucher for a 2-night stay including breakfast and a 60-minute massage, is kindly sponsored by the Four Seasons Hotel Bahrain Bay. And the prize goes to, from India, Mr. Maheish, Aashrit Krishna Sankaran, with an average of 92% over the course of his MBA program. Congratulations! The second category is the top academic result by a PGD student. The prize, a beautiful Carandash pen, is sponsored to us by the Union Bank of Switzerland. And the prize goes to, with an average of 93.75%, from India, Mr. Kumar Ganesh. Congratulations on this spectacular result. And now for our final category today, the Outstanding Postgraduate Student Award. The Les Roches Outstanding Student Award recognizes individual students who have shown exceptional academic, extracurricular, community and leadership achievements throughout their entire studies at Les Roches. The lucky winner today will be receiving a beautiful and timeless desk clock from Hublot, the famous Swiss watchmaker. And the prize goes to, from India, Mr. Maheish, Aashrit, Krishna, Sankaran. Your contributions to the Les Roches way of life have truly been felt. Congratulations and thank you.
Dear graduates, we are coming to the end of this ceremony, and I would like to encourage you to prolong this emotional moment by sharing on the chat some messages of thanks for the people you want to acknowledge for their support and encouragement during your studies. Dr. Diamantis, do you want to add something?
Absolutely. I would also like to wish you my many congratulations for your future and that you will receive the graduation link to today's event and kindly share it with your family and friends. Take care and see you soon on campus or at our next alumni event. Goodbye.
Goodbye.